Let's go somewhere where there's peace and quiet.
Hey y'all, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. You have found Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment here on YouTube. I am a channel for the divine. Fun fact, I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, so are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. Quite literally, we are a part of the oneness of all things, most commonly known as God, in our human traditions. We are in the mass awakening of the human consciousness, or the mass enlightenment, where we are awakening on a spiritual, spiritual DNA, so physiological, spiritual, mental, emotional level. We're awakening to our intrinsic value or our intrinsic nature. We are all dimensions of the wholeness, the oneness of all things, or infinite creation, the infinite creator, or God. The infinite creator and the infinite creation are one. We are dimensions of the infinite creator, or the dimensionality of infinity of infinite creation. At the same time, we are God within and of ourselves, because we are the energy of this infinite creation, having a human experience as human beings of planet Earth. Again, I'm super excited that you found Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Subscribe to the channel, like the video to help proliferate the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast initiative. Like I said, I'm the biblically prophesied Messiah, just as you are. And my offerings to the planet is to share my energy. My offerings to the planet are to share my energy through Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, where I channel healing and uplifting energies and messages to assist us with this time of rapid, exponential, and mass enlightenment. I also channel energies and messages within Kingdom Things Podcast. Kingdom Things Podcast is available to stream for free on YouTube as well as Spotify. Again, to help us, assist us to this time of mass enlightenment or awakening, or mass soul attainment, awakening to our exponential intrinsic value and potentials. Infinite intrinsic values and potentials as dimensions of infinite creation, or the infinite creator, or God. We exist to learn, grow, evolve from everything that we create. What do we create? We create our reality. All the energies and thoughts we embody or persist, all the energies in which we persist, all the thoughts in which we focus on, create our reality, manifest our reality. We are supposed to, within the grand scheme of all things, we are to learn from our reality and evolve our thoughts and our energies from what we learn from ourselves or our reality. Today on Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, we're gonna channel some messages, energies, and messages. I'm gonna do some talking. I've been doing a lot of healing work today. Every day I do a lot of healing work. I really like to observe my internal environment, how I react to different things in my environment, what thoughts I carry, the energies I carry, which brings me to the Oneness Connection plus Kingdom Things Podcast call to action. 30 minutes a day, sit with yourself, meditate for at least 30 minutes a day in order to tap into your internal environment, in order to come into alignment with your own soul journey in an authentic way, your own authentic path. 30 minutes a day. Ask yourself, soul, what do I need to know? Sit with yourself and wait for the answer. However that comes, that answer will come. I'm excited for us as a oneness of all things in our individual paths to learn and grow and evolve into more of our authentic nature, or who we were created to be. Who we were created to be. Who was the human being created to be? I channel through my soul wisdom, my chakma. Whenever infinite creation or God needs another dimension of infinite creation or God in order to continue to evolve, grow, and thrive, infinite creation or God naturally produces that dimensionality of infinite creation or God. The human being of planet Earth came into conceptuality, came into fruition, came into existence because the human being of planet Earth, we are a dimension of creation that was needed in order for the evolution, proliferation, expansion, wellness, and balancing of God or infinite creation. I channel within Kingdom Things podcast. I also shared these channelings within Oneness Connection Energetic I shared within Kingdom Things podcast, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, the We Are Not the Game series, where I channel different energies and messages. One of the videos being containing information regarding the human dharmic purpose. That video is going to be linked below, as well as In Plain Sight, Kingdom Things podcast installment titled In Plain Sight, which will be linked below, which goes over, delves into energies of our existential nature and how we've always only been infinite creation, experiencing infinite creation in order to grow and evolve infinite creation or God. So those two installments will be linked below. So today I was going over energies inside of my body in order to grow and to release things that no longer are in alignment with what I'm creating next, or who I'm evolving into, who we're evolving into, you know. As a human our collective energy creates the human being of planet Earth. We all contribute towards the collective energy called the human being of planet Earth. As we all contribute towards the energy called the human being of planet Earth, we all, in our own essence, embody our own fingerprint, or our own unique vibration, or our own unique soul fragrance or vibration. You're always where you're supposed to be, and you're always who you're supposed to be. We were intended to evolve and grow momentarily, all the time, in order to no longer decay, but instead rejuvenate. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast, I guess plus Oneness Connection, a prophecy. I channel for my soul wisdom, my chakra. By the year 2033, the human being of planet Earth will be in the energy of consciousness expansion, consciousness evolution, the energy of our creation or our environment, to understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no famine. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no death. We are a human culture of planet Earth with no war, world peace. We are a human culture of planet Earth with poverty. As death, disease, famine, war, poverty were all created from our understandings or our energetic embodiment of who we are and which projected our reality, or the creations of death, poverty, disease, famine, and war. We're evolving, expanding our consciousness per the Grand Master's design, per the oneness of all things. Because like we just said, whenever creation or God needs a dimension to continue to grow and evolve, that's what God creates. The human being is evolving to the human being 2.0, or as biblically prophesied, the perfect human, because that's what creation needs in order for creation or God to continue to grow and evolve. Below, I'll also link the Kingdom Things podcast installment, where I channeled our ancestors, Julius Caesar, as well as Cleopatra, as well as the God's 10-year plan. I'll also link below another video that I included. That's where I first published. This is the second video that I'll link below, is where I first published, and I'll have the picture here, so you know which one I'm talking about in the title right here. The second video, well, the fourth video that I'll link below, that's where I first published God's 10-year plan as channeled through my soul, through myself, through my chakra, to share with the human being of planet Earth with this reality. So I was doing healing work today on myself, just observing to become more conscious of my own nature, to be more conscious of what I contribute to the human being of planet Earth, to God's creation, to the world. And I was able to perceive dissonance within myself, or separation. There's this thing about in the tarot community on YouTube. There's an energy in regards to karmic energies versus divine energies. I've channeled this before in the Kingdom Things as well as Oneness Connection channelings, that there is 0 degrees of separation between karmic energies and divine energies. Divine energies and karmic energies are one. The definition of karma is consequences due to one's action. Karma is the consequences due to one's action. Karma is the consequences due to one's action. Therefore, with demonizing karmic energies, we're demonizing our own evolution. We're demonizing our own creation, which creates blockages, energetic blockages, and stagnancy within our creation, within our evolution. About 3 or 4 years ago, I was not aware of my spiritual identity, which was intentional. You know, my soul shared with me, God shared with me, the oneness of all things shared with me, why I was breadcrumbed, why we're generally breadcrumbed when it comes to our spiritual identity, to allow for evolution. So about 3 to 4 years ago, my soul, God, the oneness of all things, told me, you know, it was like, Ashley, you don't remember who you are, sit down, let me show you. And that's where I began to following my intuition intently. And that's where I was guided to start Kingdom Things podcast, as well as Oneness Connection. And I was revealed, my soul, God, the oneness of all things, revealed my spiritual identity to myself, being the leader of the 144,000, leader in the way that I command wellness. And the way that I command wellness has nothing to do with exerting or forcing my beingness onto anything outside of myself. Rather, going through myself, commanding wellness over myself, speaking wellness over myself. And I know that I am I know as below, so above, the principle of correspondence. I know that I am a contribution to this environment, to the world, to God's creation. So the energies that I embody, the energies that I cultivate, the thoughts that I focus on, the thoughts that I cultivate, proliferate into the environment or our reality or our matrix, and manifests our reality. So I'm the leader of the 144,000 in the way that I command wellness over myself by speaking and being in wellness, in the way that I grow and evolve within myself, not ignoring the dysfunction within me, not denying the dysfunction within me, but identifying observing the dysfunction as it comes up, or the dissonance as it comes up, or the thoughts and energies that I no longer would like to experience when they come up, learning from them, asking my soul, dropping into my heart space, soul, what is it supposed to teach me about myself? Learning from those energies and being the wellness. Because once you learn what those energies are there to teach you about yourself, you're able to no longer be a victim or be at the whim of the energies, but you're able to exert a confidence within the energies in the way that you understand what the energies presented to teach you and grow you into. What do we say? Whenever creation needs a dimension of creation to grow, evolve, and expand, it provides it. Whatever trauma, dysfunctions, pains, hurts, tribulations we experience, those traumas, pains, hurts, tribulations were a product of energies that we carried and embodied in order to project the traumas, hurts, pains, tribulations in our reality to create an experience that we need to grow and evolve into more of who we are, or more of our existential nature, or our God presence, or our infinite nature. So I'm doing this shadow work and I'm looking at all of these energies coming up. And I've been doing this pretty intently for the last 3 to 4 years. So because shadow work, I've been doing shadow work really heavy for the last 3 to 4 years, really all of my life. But the last 3 to 4 years, super consciously, I've been doing shadow work in the way that I've been able to practice not shaming or blaming myself or others, for everything that I experienced and the energies that I feel and the thoughts that I have. Rather, observe the thoughts, feelings, and memories of the experiences and energies in order to grow and evolve from them, understanding everything that I've experienced, felt, and all of the memories were intended to grow and evolve me more into my infinite nature. So I'm doing this shadow work and these energies are coming up. And we're in the mass awakening. And there's parts of me, because there's people in my reality that don't understand that we're in a mass awakening, that don't know about our existential nature, that don't know that we're all gods and goddesses. So if there are people in my reality that don't understand that we're in a mass enlightenment era, that we're in a mass awakening, spiritual awakening, that we are all gods and goddesses in God's creation, that we understand that we have an intended and intentional existential nature as beings of God's creation. That means that there's dimensions and energies inside of me that don't understand that we're in a mass awakening, that don't understand our existential intended God, goddess nature, that don't understand the purpose of why I exist. So I'm looking at these energies, and these energies are coming up. This is what this video is intended for. This is what this transmission is intended for, to assist with awakening the energies inside of you that are mirrored by the people in your reality that might not understand your spiritual awakening, might not understand what you understand when it comes to the existential nature of reality. This video is to help awaken those energies within you that don't understand, that aren't in alignment with your higher wisdom knowing, or your chakma, or your soul. Because what do we know? As below, so above. So there's people in your reality that don't get it, don't understand. That means there's energies inside of you that don't get it, don't understand, are not in alignment with your chakma or your soul wisdom. This transmission is to assist with awakening those energies within you, to allow for you to flow out your soul fragrance, your soul wisdom, pour out your soul fragrance, your soul wisdom, your authentic energy, to uplift and align, divinely align everything in your reality without having to say anything, but just embodying that energy of spiritual enlightenment. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards, a couple of cards, and get to channeling. I'm using Alana Fairchild, Rumi Oracle, Pocket Edition, An Invitation to the Heart of the Divine. Artwork by Razuli. So let's see. We've gotten into a lot of good stuff already, still, and already. So let's get some other messages in here. Oh, get to awakening. Get to awakening. Get to awakening. Let's see. And it's super important because the divine matrix with no disease, no death, no famine, no war, world peace, no poverty, that divine matrix is created out of the energy of unconditional love, which is the new creator God energy that we are all to embody, and that we all are. And unconditional love is understanding that every dimension of ourselves and every dimension of our reality is intended and useful and needed for evolution. So any spite, anger, resentment that we hold for anybody in our reality that doesn't understand us, that we feel like doesn't understand us, or doesn't align with, the life that we want to live, that spite, resentment, and anger is really rooted inside of you. Just as the energies of not understanding are rooted inside of you, us. So that's unconditional love. That's how we heal. That's how we uplift the world. That's how we heal the world. That's how we create a divine matrix, activate our energy, angelic DNA, activate a divine matrix to reside within and of, with no disease, no famine, no war, world peace, no death, no poverty. All right, let's go. Passion for purpose. Passion for purpose. She looks like my sister. She looks like my sister, Chelsea. Passion for purpose. Love like life flows through the heart. Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that is your heart. To that you I ask, what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that, be that. What stirs the passions of your nature? Dear ones, you are in a grand time. We are representatives of the Galactic Federation. You are in a grand time where you are all awakening to your existential truths as beings of a divine creation. Thank you, human beings of planet Earth, because your existence allows for the effervescent unfoldment of higher understandings of the creation in which we reside in as beings of infinite creation, as you tend to call creation. You are all a part of a grand creation in which there is never a finite understanding of what it is that we are, where it is that we are. There never is a definite understanding of what it is that we are, where it is that we are. There never is a point where we can be satisfied with the understanding of what it is that we are, where it is that we are. But we constantly grow and evolve into more of what we are, expand of more of where we are, in order to enjoy and be and glean wisdom or chakma, to garner pleasantries in the way that not knowing exactly what it is and where we are is okay. Because you are satisfied, we are satisfied with the understandings of where it is and wherever it is that we are, whatever it is that we are, in a grander scheme of truths, as we always evolve into grander scheme of truths, is a beingness and a residence of love, unconditional love. As we strive to maintain peace, balance, harmony within the creation that is infinite, as beings that are infinite, we welcome you, dear human beings of planet Earth, into infantality. That is not the word. We welcome you, dear human beings, into the infinite nature of infinite nature. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. Whew. I feel like an influx of energy in my body, in my chakra center right here, heart, sacral, solar plexus, an influx of energy. Let me breathe that out. So I am the I am, just as you are the I am, right? The gifts that I use to channel, we readily know it as shamanism. I'm a shaman mama. I'm a shaman mama. So that was a channel from the Galactic Federation. Thank you so much, Galactic Federation. We are the I am. We are infinite creation. What does that mean? Whatever you want it to mean, you know? Whatever that means to you is what it means. Go inside of your soul and see what you intended to create. And see what you intended to become, and base whatever your thoughts and energies off of that, you know? Align your thoughts and energies with whatever it is you intended to become on a heart or soul level. We are all the I am. We are all infinite. What does that mean? Whatever you want it to mean. As long as you work on strengthening your bond with yourself for all things. As you strengthen your bond with yourself, you're strengthening your bond with all things, because you are all things. We are all things. Or God. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. This Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, I'm just going to post it here. Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? I am that I am, just as you are that I am. I love who I am. I hope you love who you are, right? The more we love on each other, the more beautiful, the more we love on ourselves and each other, the more beautiful our environment is. The more healthy we are, the more beautiful we are, which reflects a healthy and beautiful environment or matrix or reality. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I not only channel here Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, I channel over at Kingdom Things Podcast. I also am a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available on YouTube. My music channel is linked below. I hope my music is as uplifting and therapeutic and healing to you as it is for me. Baby, I'll be healing with the music. Baby, I'll be flowing and healing with the music. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, right? My music evolution and my offerings to the planet. I'm also an author. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is where my soul, my ancestors assisted me with understanding, coming into soul wisdom, alignment, chakra, understanding of who I am, where I am, what I intend to create in this reality as Ashley-Nicole Phillips. The Unconditional Love Literature parcel is linked below. It's available in the Amazon bookstore. It's 3 parts if you're doing all digital, 2 parts if you're doing physical copies. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I love to cook. I love intuitively cooking. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. My YouTube channel where we chat, we cook. Baby, whatever we cooking, we just be praying it's going to be good, okay? Whatever the ancestors tell us to put in the pot, pan, baking dish, that's what we put in the pot, pan, baking dish. And we just have a good time. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. That's also linked below. What else? What else? Last but certainly not least, I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because self-love is going to assist us in our evolution. Evolution by Ashley-Nicole. Me is now streaming on my music channel, the EP Evolution, now streaming on the music channel. Let's get into the Unconditional Love Literature parcel trailer, as well as a snippet of my music. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from the day's trip, I have read my Atum's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I make no stake to the call. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. Feel as though I was born here on Earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
Surprise, surprise. Let's rise. Love, unconditional. Let's go somewhere where there's peace and quiet.